Yo, what up, Simmers? Welcome back to the College Hoops 2K8 March Mode Dynasty, Legacy, Season, whatever we calling it. First time we jumping back into this for in a minute now. But yeah, I am the Ohio State Suckeyes. We are on a 2-game losing streak. We lost to Cleveland State. Actually, I didn't lose that game. I was winning. I got sleepy, simulated to end, and we took an L. And then we just got our ass kicked by Florida. So we're taking on UMBC. I don't even know who the hell that is for this next game. And we need it up. We are 5-5 on the season. We're about to go into conference play, so we need to get this dub. So, without further ado, let's lock in. But first, we got a College Hoops Tonight episode to watch. So we'll get into that real quick.
Welcome, everyone, to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel with Clark Kellogg. Just ahead on College Hoops Tonight, we'll preview some of the biggest games coming up this week in the NCAA, as well as show you the best action from around the nation. But let's start off with who we selected for our NCAA Player of the Week.
Westfall had one of the best weeks we've seen out of a big man in quite some time. He was sensational this week, not just compared to other centers, but to any other player in the country.
Now let's take a look ahead to the games that get top billing on the schedule in the days to come. This will be a fantastic battle. This is shaping up to be a prototypical style versus style matchup. Great scorers on one side of the court, great defenders on the other. This is going to be a real showdown. But that's not the only item on the schedule that has NCAA fans buzzing. This game matches a pair of top 10 teams and is sure to bring both teams' fans out of the woodwork, not to mention a fair share of the national media.
Memphis would be my pick here. They are so strong on the inside that I believe they'll be just too tough to match up with. It would really surprise me if that talent discrepancy on the inside doesn't tell the tale of this game.
There was no shortage of excitement on the court in the past few days, so let's take a look at our games of the week. We were treated to a matchup between two teams in the top 25. Memphis did away with Georgetown.
It was a real treat to see these teams both come to play in what turned out to be a fantastic game. They showed us why they deserved their spots in the top 25. This was an entertaining and fun game to watch. Shakur took care of business in this one. His 17 points led the team. Watching him basically put his teammates on his back and single-handedly carry them to the victory in a big game situation like this was stupendous.
Although this next contest seemed predictable enough, one of the best teams in the country suffered a severe shock to the system. Georgia Tech beat Kansas.
This came right out of the blue, Greg. What a wild and crazy game. Kansas were jockeying for a #1 seed, but this might throw a wrench in those plans. It would be tough to call them a top team after a loss like this. Georgia Tech really muscled up down low and was able to convert a lot of easy chances close to the basket. Whether it was the big men or the guards, they made the most of their opportunities. They established their inside presence from the start and were able to rely on getting their points down low throughout the game.
That's our show, everyone. For all of us here at the 2K Sports Studios, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week on College Hoops Tonight, brought to you by State Farm, the #1 auto insurer.